Listen, SB with the truth, it might pierce your mind. And JP hit you with reality all the time. The way to keep it all the way 100, it should be a crime. Sports, news, politics, on the show you will find. Conversation grown, opinions they not alone. Savannah be the home, they coming straight for your dome. It is what it is, gonna be what it's gonna be. You are rocking with the Sean Brown Show with JP.
What's going on, everybody? Good to be back in the studio. This is Sean Brown, and you're listening to the Sean Brown Show on WQTS Digital Broadcast. JP here in studio. We're live in Savannah, Georgia. That's right. It's sunny/gloomy with a little bit of the Simpsons clouds, and it's Monday. Hey, it's not nice to make fun of people. Ask Mr. Donald Trump. JP's in studio. Disgraces on the ones and twos. We're having a good time today. What's up, y'all?
Hey. And you sounded like when you first put the needle on the record before the song starts.
Also known as the Missy Elliott record from back in the early 90s.
There you go.
Or late 90s, I should say. Man, it's Monday. A lot went down over the weekend. World Cup's in action right now. Ooh, Had a few surprises as the reigning World Cup champion was defeated. We'll talk about that today. We'll talk about some Major League Baseball today. We'll talk about LeBron watch, what the rumors are. They're saying he's currently
still dead.
The batteries might be dead, but they're currently searching for schools in Houston right now. So that's all I'm going to say. But we'll talk about that more later in the show. We'll talk about what's going on here in the city of Savannah, and we're, of course, going to talk about the one and only Savannah Bananas, because it's going to be a long week this week.
It's a potassium-filled show today, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
The bananas are beating. The bananas have been beating the potassium out of the making bacon recently.
Oh, there's no potassium in bacon, sir.
But they put some in it. That's how bad they've been eating them.
Jared, we go.
And we are going to talk a little bit about Money in the Bank, because this guy, JP, has not caught up on Money in the Bank. The pay-per-view last night for the WWE, that is free on the WWE Network if you pay $9.99 a month. But it's absolutely worth it. Great show. I loved it. He hasn't finished watching it, so it's his fault that we can't really talk about all the Money in the Bank, because I really enjoyed Money in the Bank, and he hasn't watched it yet. And I really wanted to talk about it on the show today, but this guy...
I got three children. Yesterday was Father's Day. Give me a break.
It was. Happy Father's Day to our fathers, belated fathers. Side piece dads.
No, that don't count.
No? Okay.
Nope.
No, I'm thinking today's their day.
Oh, today's side piece day. I would say the other word. Today's side day?
Yes. Just like Valentine's Day. The day after Valentine's Day is for the women. It's the side piece. Today is for the side dudes.
There you go.
So, yeah. Enjoy your leftovers from the barbecues yesterday. I don't know.
You get a bouquet of flowers. You get a dozen roses, and only 6 of them are living. And you get a box of candy with only 4 pieces of candy in it.
We actually got carnations given to us in church yesterday. It was really random. I'm sorry. I said that. It was random. I got surprised. I was
Wait a minute, Jared.
Hold on. We'll get back to Jared. Yeah. I was on the piano. Playing, because I'm the pianist in my church, and I'm sitting there playing. They're like, we like all the dads to stand up and come get a carnation, and they explain what the carnations stand for. I can't remember what it was. So I stand up, still playing while I stand up. I go to take a step, and they go, no, brother Sean, you can sit back down. We'll bring you yours. You keep playing the piano. I said, dog, I don't get no breaks. It's Father's Day. How one of the kids play today?
No break. That's why I stopped playing keys right there.
And it was Youth Sunday, so the youth choir sang.
Yep, no break, sir.
It was fun. I enjoyed it. It was my first Father's Day with both of my kids here. My son moved here a few weeks ago for good. He's usually here for the summers, but he's here for good now, and it's been my first Father's Day with everybody together in a long time, so I'm excited about that.
Man, that's cool, bro.
It was fun. What did you do for Father's Day, JP? Disgrace is ready to have some fun.
Yeah, I know, right? Slow down, sir.
Wait your turn.
I went to church. They took me out to dinner. Oh my God!
What did you eat?
I hate going out to eat on Mother's Day and Father's Day. We went to Outback right here down the street. Now, some people say it was the people that don't want to get up, but you go in there, you get your little weight thing that vibrates and everything. So
the little beepers,
the little beeper.
You think they would make those more modern these days? You can play a game or something on it, and it's in your text.
Yeah, they're gonna charge you for that. So they said it's like 45 minutes.
It's like Olive Garden. It's a taser that's reversed. That's all it is.
Yeah, it kind of does look like a taser.
It's a taser that's reversed. It's the hilarity is reversed.
So we got our little thing, and they said it's gonna be 45 minutes. Okay, so we wait. 30 minutes later, we say, okay, we've been here about 30 minutes, just an update on the table. It's gonna be another 45 minutes. Or what? No. Gave everything. We had to go into Carrie Hilliard's and eating them at a house and home.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with some good man.
That flounder with that fried shrimp.
Right now, Carrie Hilliard's has a grilled chicken and shrimp salad.
I knew we were going somewhere with
that
salad.
is, I mean, it's good.
Get the
Now,
Fiesta
I didn't have a
salad
salad
instead.
yesterday. I've had a Fiesta, but it's the fajita chicken
That's what I'm talking
and
about.
grilled chicken salad. The fajita chicken and
Fajita
shrimp salad.
chicken and shrimp salad.
Really,
That
really
is
good.
Amazing.
But I ate semi-healthy yesterday. I didn't pig out. I had collard greens. I didn't eat the meat and the green. I didn't eat the neck bone.
What?
I didn't eat the neck bone. I ate the greens.
Oh,
I had a seafood salad, and I had crab casserole. It was good.
You're gonna be miserable in November. I'm just gonna tell you that.
What's in November?
Thanksgiving.
No, not really. I thought it meant Veterans Day because we eat for free everywhere.
You're gonna be eating spam while everybody else is eating turkey.
I'm gonna get a whole bunch of
And
to-go
dressing and
plates.
stuff.
That's what I'm gonna do. Here's what
Lord.
I don't understand. And maybe this is just black folks cookouts and barbecues. Why do people show up with to-go plates in hand? I've never seen this before. Like literally, they went, "Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Yeah, I got my to-go plate in the car. I'm ready to roll. I'm just coming to get my plate and I'm heading on out." What? You didn't even contribute to the barbecue.
You know that's how it goes down.
When I say we went, the barbecue was at my wife's dad's house yesterday, out off 17, and the whole family was there. It's nice. It was started 2.5 hours late, but it was nice. It was fun. But yeah, I saw more to-go plates being made than I saw regular plates being made. It was crazy, and they're gonna be mad at me for saying this, but it's entertainment. Sorry, it's my life.
You'll hear about it later.
No, I won't. But yeah, I saw more to-go plates getting made before regular plates get. It was crazy. I saw entire Country Crock butter containers of seafood salad going out the door before they made their regular plate.
Absolutely. Yes.
It was already in the car before they came back.
That's
and
what
made
you
the
do.
regular
You go
plate.
to the cookout. You eat the chicken. Blah
No.
blah blah.
They made their to-go plates before they made their main meal.
That way, when you're ready to go, you just go.
Slide out the side door. Put that church finger. Hey, I'm going.
Don't even put the church finger up. Just slide out. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. I'm out of there.
Peace, love, and chicken greens.
I'm out of there, bro. That's what it is.
Man, it was a great weekend. I certainly enjoyed myself, and it's gonna be a long week though, bro. Long week. The Savannah Bananas have 4 games this week. If you don't have tickets to Savannah Bananas games this week, there's still tickets available for this Sunday. Sunday's the makeup game from 2 weeks ago that got rained out.
Yep.
And when I say it got rained out, Noah was about to come out and make an appearance. But
that was last Wednesday, correct?
Yes, because JP was supposed to do color commentary.
Yep.
But yeah, it rained, it poured. There was an old man snoring sitting in the concourse. It was
Mr. Willie.
Wow, that's just foul,
Shots
JP.
fired.
I love you, Mr.
Shots
Willie,
fired.
man. You my guy, bro.
That's so wrong.
You my guy, man.
So wrong. But yeah, so what was it? You just threw me off completely. But yeah, the Bananas are in action tomorrow night, Tuesday night, Thursday night, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Bananas
Dang,
action.
I got
Hold
a
on,
nice
hold
little.
on.
We're going to be
guys.
very, very busy.
I feel like something's missing, though.
There is something missing, and I can't put my finger on it. Maybe JP can't put his finger on it.
Is it loaded?
It's got a cut on it. Hold on, let me see.
He had to wash his fingernails first. Hold on, folks.
wait a
Let me
minute.
give him hand sanitizer. But yeah,
Put these things together.
Savannah Bananas are in. They're going to be
Hello?
very, very busy this week, and we hope you guys are ready to have some fun with us here at home for Savannah Bananas action. That's right. That's the only way to enjoy a Savannah Bananas clip here on the Strong Brown Show. Tickets are still available for this Sunday. Tomorrow, though, Bark in the Park. First one of the season. I'm looking forward to it. It's always Bark in the Park for me, but I get to actually have Pella on the pre-show tomorrow in the Plaza. So if you have tickets, get to the ballpark before 5:30 when gates open, because it's like Black Friday when gates open at Grayson Stadium. People run to the concourse. No, I can't even make that up. People run to the concourse to get seats.
I've
Yes,
seen it
I do.
before.
So it's definitely one of the must-have tickets in the city of Savannah. Speaking of in the city of Savannah, WWE is coming to town August 2nd.
Yes.
August 5th, I'm sorry. You going?
Yeah, I plan on going. I think I'm
think
going
I'm
to take the
gonna
children
go.
with me. I think I'm definitely going to take Jeremy because he watches it at home.
Yes.
And whenever I get a chance to watch the network on my phone, he's always over my shoulder looking. So I think I'm definitely going to take it. I'm going to try to get as close as possible.
I'm going to try to get tickets next week. The card right now is stacked.
You know what you
Ronda
need?
Rousey versus Nia Jax.
Do you know what you need to do?
No, we're not going to get media credentials for that.
You need to hit up WWE and see if we can.
Please.
No, we're not.
Because they're going to be in town. Why
Please.
we can't? I saw Kofi Kingston a couple of years ago at the Tanger Outlets. Why can't we have one of them on the show?
Right.
We can put a request in.
Yeah, why not?
We can put a request
The
in.
worst they can say is no, and then we keep it moving.
We can put a request in. We'll put a request in.
And then we complain in the show how they said
Well,
no.
well, there is a company, a radio company locally that already has the rights to the event. So that's something that you have to do. Granted, I know the company very well, but I can't say who it is.
Oh.
So, hey, Stacy. But
Oh, yeah.
Drop.
but no, yeah, it's gonna be a great time. The card for this event though is crazy. Seth Rollins gonna be there. Roman Reigns gonna be there. Braun Strowman's gonna be there. Ronda Rousey's gonna be there,
Yeah.
taking on Nia Jax. Of course, Alexa Bliss is gonna be there.
Just keep in mind.
I
just
cannot keep going.
Oh,
I
no,
can't
I
say
know.
what I wanted to say.
No, I know.
This guy
Okay,
hasn't watched
Wait
last
a
night's
minute.
pay-per-view.
Wait a minute. I did see the last Money in the Bank match. I do know about Alexa Bliss. And I know about Big Cass and Daniel Bryan. That's about it.
You saw the last match?
I saw the last match.
So you know Braun Strowman
yes,
won Money in the Bank?
Yes, I do know that.
Kofi Kingston represented the New Day?
Yes, I
It
do
was
know
actually
that.
a
I
very-
saw that match.
Very,
from-
very good match.
I saw that match from front to back.
It was a very, very good.
Kevin Owens is too big to be falling from ladders, ladies and gentlemen.
Kevin Owens off of a 25-foot ladder to the floor.
I can't even take the distance from the top of my bed to the floor.
I'm saying. I'm saying that's a long way down, and that's not a small guy either. That's not a small guy. My son literally hit his head on the ceiling. He jumped so high when he jumped off the couch when that happened.
Oh, wow.
But it was a great show. I think tonight's Monday Night Raw is going to be really, really entertaining with the fallout. Alexa Bliss takes over the women's championship from Nia Jax in a swerve fashion after she won Money in the Bank. So
And in a surprising move to me, something else I do know about.
she went after Ronda Rousey. So that's gonna be
James
a
Ellsworth is back.
I thought you didn't watch the show.
I saw bits and pieces. I want to see it from front to back, beginning to end.
That's what she said.
This is a family show, sir.
This is
Thank
a family show. Speaking of family, so yeah, last night Money in the Bank went down. It was actually a really, really good show. Ellsworth came back dressed like Asuka. Asuka was taking on Carmella for the WWE Women's Championship, the SmackDown Women's Championship. I apologize, but yeah, came back and dressed as Asuka. I don't think they needed him, but it was a good pop.
You should listen to his podcast with
Or not.
with Steve Austin. No, you should.
I'll listen to Steve Austin's podcast.
But it's Steve Austin's podcast with James Ellsworth as the guest.
Okay.
You should listen to some of the stuff he said about, leaving the company and the possibility of coming back. That's why it was such a surprise for me to see him, because I heard the podcast before, and the chances of that happening, his return, were likely slim to none because
It was
his
a better
character
chance
had
of CM Punk coming back.
possibly
which
because his
is
character
coming,
had
by the way.
character had faded. He started out as a little underdog kind of wrestler and everything else. Then he got up with Carmella as the little geeky guy that Carmella bosses around, and then that kind of like staled over. There was like no reason for it, so they just released him, and they had no purpose for him.
Well, I kind of would have rather seen Carmella look at him and be like, "I didn't need you," and kick him off the ring, literally super kick him off the ring. That would I don't want to see them back together as a team.
Well, think about it this way:
everyone's hurt.
Carmella didn't win that belt like the normal wrestler would.
She cashed
had
in.
I know she had a 30-second match and became champion.
Yeah, but she's defending it well.
Yes, she has. I'll give her that.
She didn't need Ellsworth.
No what else she can defend? Never mind. Go to break.
13 minutes past the hour. This
Boy,
is
you
the
get
Sean
that
Brown Show
call
on
again.
WQTS to the WQTS to the broadcast, man. What am I gonna do with JP? We'll be back. See you guys at the 15-minute mark.
Myself that we could be more than just friends. I know you think that if we move too
WQTH Digital Broadcast live in the mix, man. Hope you guys are having a good time enjoying that lunchtime grind. We got our good, healthy bottles of water here, staying hydrated. And this hot Savannah sun is supposed to be, 95, 100 degrees today? Crazy.
Really?
What's 95, 100 in Virginia? So you can only imagine what it's going to be today down here. Because it's always hotter down here. Stay hydrated, stay healthy, and let's talk golf, man. What happened over the weekend, JP?
Bro, I was stunned to see, is his name what is his name?
Whatever you want to call him, we're going to
Koepka?
call him. His mama called him Koepka, we're going to call him Koepka.
Right. Back-to-back U.S. Open champion. First time since 1988 Curtis Strange did it. Same location, New York City. Different course, obviously. But, yeah, back-to-back champion. So, but the PGA is catching so much heat because of the conditions of that the conditions of the course. If you think last year, going into the weekend, the cut line was +1. Going into this weekend, the lead was +1. That says something. And golfers were enraged, upset, soaking down greens before competition on Sunday because the greens were just so fast. And it was almost like some golfers described it as like putting on concrete. The greens were that fast. So I don't know. I don't know whether or not. I don't think I've ever seen a winner of a major tournament win at a plus. I don't think I've ever seen a golfer win a major at a plus score. It's always been like under par, such as that. But he won it at +1. That's unheard of to me, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it's
but back to back though, man. And big ups to him.
It is. It's an achievement that has not been done. So
Since '88.
Yeah, that's tough, man.
It's very tough. I had no clue. Like I said before the tournament started, I thought it was going to be a no name to win. But for the defending champion to actually win, I think the last time it happened in a major tournament was Tiger, I believe.
Yep, that is correct.
So, big ups to Brooke, man. Number 4 in the world right now with that win.
Speaking of wins, let's talk Major League Baseball. It's baseball season, getting closer and closer to the All-Star break. Let's check our scores from around the diamond in the majors yesterday. I know we had a walk-off for a proud papa.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that when we get to that game. But let's go from the top to the bottom, Major League scores. And, of course, the Yankees got delayed. The 3-3 tie got delayed for weather. The game's going to resume at 5:05 p.m. today.
Yeah.
And then they'll play again.
Yeah, we got a huge series against Seattle coming up, boy. We need at least 2 out of 3 to kind of stay close with Boston because Boston got a cupcake series coming up. So.
Let me guess. Who's Boston play, JP?
I thought
you were going to say the Mets. Good. Yankees play the Nationals today. Sonny Gray's on the mound for Game 2. Eric Fed's on the mound for the Nationals. And let's see. Cardinals at Phillies today. Brewers and Pirates tonight. White Sox Indians tonight as well. Astros looking for win number 12 against the Tampa Bay Rays at home. They won 11 straight.
White Sox?
The Astros.
Oh, the Astros. Man, please don't let them get on a roll. Golly.
World Series defending champion Houston Astros currently have the largest streak of the season. And the Mets play the Rockies tonight. Jacob deGrom on the mound, so you already know what that means.
Yep.
W.
If y'all lose Wednesday, I'm going to let you have it. I might even call in Tuesday and tell you about yourself.
Let's look at the scores from yesterday's action, though. Orioles over the Marlins 10-4. Blue Jays beat the Nationals 8-6, and the Indians beat the Twins 4-1. The Atlanta Braves fans are having a wonderful year.
Yes,
I wish the Hawks would do something, though. 4-1 against the Padres. 42-29 on the season are the Atlanta Braves doing big things, man. That's crazy. Reds over the Pirates 8-6. The Rays beat the Yankees 3-1. Tigers over the White Sox 3-1. Phillies beat the Brewers 10-9. Of course, Astros won their 11th straight yesterday, 7-4 against the Royals. Rangers beat the Rockies 13-12. That's a high scoring game.
Defense,
and that was the walk-off.
Right.
That was a walk-off.
Yeah.
Yes, that was the one. And let's talk. Did you see the story about that?
I
JP?
did. That was going to be my shout out today, but since you're on it, we're going to do it. No. You go ahead.
Go ahead.
Brother. No. I insist.
So the individual that hit the walk-off, Trevino, just got called up last week.
Yeah, they had two
from the minors.
Two catchers go down for him to get called
Yep,
up.
just got called up. Had his son in the same week. Father's Day gets the walk-off win.
Yeah,
for his team.
10-day-old.
That's
son.
how you do it.
And then he said, he credited his dad for the win.
Yeah, that's great, man.
So yeah, Sad. It's very touching. Very touching.
His hit wasn't even like strong.
It was
like
a blooper.
Yeah, it was like a bloop over the head of the shortstop. I'm like, whatever. If it got you a win, bro, more power to you.
A knock is a knock, as we say at the ballpark. That is what we say at the ballpark. Let's see. I already said the Rays beat the Yankees, but you can't help but say it twice.
Vince
The Rays
Canfiero
beat
don't
the
come from my
Yankees
head,
3-1. Let's see. Where were we? Astros are on an 11-game winning streak. Okay, I got my train of thought back. Athletics over the Angels in 11 innings, 6-5. Red Sox beat the Mariners 9-3. The Giants beat the Dodgers. Ooh, 4-1. Everybody gets a bone once in a while. Mets beat the Diamondbacks 5-3. Were we getting a bone too? We got a bone?
Oh, no, y'all didn't get it. Y'all played on the road, but we gave y'all that bone a couple of weeks ago.
Nimmo and Cabrera go back-to-back to give the Mets the lead and win the game. Cardinals rounded it out, beating the Cubs 5-0. Shutout action. Shouts out to Summer Neal checking in. I ain't heard from Summer in a long time.
For real?
Summer
where you been?
Summer ain't been showing us no love on Facebook Live. Folks, did you know there's like 5 ways to watch our show, listen to our show, track our show?
What does the survey say?
Facebook Live, YouTube, speakingthemic.com, WQTSradio.com, the TuneIn app on the WQTS digital broadcast channel, and did I say Facebook Live?
Yes.
Okay, I was close.
That was us Friday. We kept trying to remember all of the different.
I did hear that part. I was, and shouts out to you guys for covering down on Friday, man. I have a very, very bad sinus infection. I'm still trying to recover from, about 60% right now. But I pushed through. I motored through Thursday. Thursday was tough. I had a temperature of 102, and I was doing still did the show Thursday. Friday I couldn't do it.
Well, you could have baked the cake in your mouth.
It felt like it. I could have cooked some eggs just for breathing on them. It was difficult. It was very, very difficult, but we got through, and I appreciate you guys holding it down on Friday, man, having a good time. 23 minutes past the hours, WQTS. This is the Sean Brown Show from Savannah, Georgia. I'm having a great day. How about y'all? We'll be back.
Sometimes it's difficult to manage all this power I've got in my hands. You know, but I can control everything. I'm a masterpiece. I'm the king of the world. I'm the king of the world.
So Drake had a big Degrassi reunion in a music video. I guess he's trying to silence the Pusha T beef. Shut everybody up easily. It was a great video, by the way. But there's so many kids out there that are like, oh, that was a dope video, but who's everybody in the video? If you don't know who Degrassi is, you're just too young. Go on Netflix. This is the Sean Brown Show with WQTS. Hope you guys are having a great time and enjoying this lunchtime grind, man. You got about 30 minutes before you got to go back to lunch, back to work. Somebody's taking lunch at 1 o'clock, but hey, it's not going to be us. Bottom of the hour, it's the 30-minute mark. JP, man, it's talks to NBA basketball. I know the season's over, but it's about to be free agent time. Just a couple more days.
It's the best part of the year, man.
And not only is LeBron on moving watch, so is Kawhi Leonard.
Yes,
Talk to us about it, man.
Bro, the big news last week, Kawhi Leonard verbally stating that he wants out of San Antonio. That's interesting to me, but, you know, a lot of questions simmer around the league and social media about where would Kawhi go? Where would be the best fit for him? So I did a little bit of research, and there are 7 trades out right now. 7. That say that would mostly benefit Kawhi Leonard, according to experts. Now, of course, we're just here based in Savannah. We say what we do, and we do what we say. Yeah, we're broadcast journalists, man. I'm here just so I won't get fined. You know what I'm saying?
That's JP's line. I'm just a
broadcast
journalist,
man. You know why I'm here. But anyway, so the 7 top trades for Kawhi Leonard right now are, his first destination would be where everybody thinks he's going to go, the Los Angeles Lakers. Staples Center. So the Lakers would get Kawhi Leonard. The Spurs would get Lonzo Ball, Luol Deng, and Kyle Kuzma.
Okay.
If it's a 3-team trade, the Magic would get the rights to Jeffrey Laverne, a 2020 Lakers second-round draft pick, and $1.7 million in cash from the Lakers. That's what the Magic would get.
What else?
I guess that didn't work for you then.
Nah,
so the second one on the list, I think this is the best fit, and it benefits the 76ers to a T. The 76ers would get Kawhi Leonard and Derek White, who nobody has any idea who that is. And the Spurs would get Robert Covington, Markelle Fultz, and a number 10 pick in the 2019 draft.
Okay, that's possible.
That's definitely beneficial to Philly.
Possible.
Definitely beneficial to Philly. You're not losing that much.
I think Philly wants LeBron, though. Philly wants Bron. Everybody wants LeBron. Let's be honest.
Everybody wants
LeBron.
The Savannah Cavaliers want LeBron. By the way, they're home this Saturday, June 23rd, playing at the National Guard Armory.
I thought they were still playing.
Yep. We just happen to have a Bananas game the same day, so I won't be able to cover their game. But JP could cover their game if he's not at work.
I'm working.
Oh, he's out of work. There goes that one.
Yep. So, destination number 3, the Boston Celtics.
Boston.
Where they have cars, not cars.
And soda.
Soda pop.
I was about to say it's a pop.
Yeah, soda pop. Yeah.
No soda.
When I think pop, I think my grandfather. Pop.
Yeah, pops.
I don't talk to him
anyway. Yeah, so the Celtics would get Kawhi Leonard, and the Spurs would get Kyrie Irving and Boston's 2018 first-round pick, plus whatever other picks.
That's a good trade. That's a good trade. That's a straight up. That's a 1-for-1.
You
saying Kyrie Irving under Kyrie under Coach Pop? Oh yeah, I'm with that.
Yeah, and I could see Terry Rozier being the new point guard face of the Boston Celtics. I could definitely see that. Scary Terry, man.
I don't know.
He lived up to the hype. Put it that way.
Not on the road.
Well, you're playing LeBron.
The new face of Boston is going to be Jason. Well, it's really going to be Gordon Hayward, to be
Tatum.
honest, because they got Gordon Hayward.
Yeah,
they got so many pieces. It's going to be hard to find a face. But right now, Jason Tatum.
Absolutely. What college did he go to again? Oh,
moving on.
Yeah. I knew you weren't gonna say nothing. You're a hater. Anyway, number 4, the Miami Heat. The Heat will get Kawhi Leonard and Patty Mills. And the Spurs will get Gordon Dragic, Josh Richardson, Justice Winslow, and Bam Adebayo.
Hell no. That's a terrible trade for the Heat.
Really?
Why's that?
They're trying to get LeBron too. Yes, that is a possibility. Wade and LeBron back in Miami.
Yeah, but look how many.
again.
But look how many players you're letting go. Look how much money you're letting go. Gordon Dragic, Josh Richardson, Justice Winslow, and Bam Adebayo. That's 4 contracts you're letting.
I'm
loose.
not letting go of Gordon Dragic and Justice Winslow.
Yeah, you do have a point.
That's not happening. That's 2 of your top. That's 2 of your top 4. You might as well give him Hassan Whiteside too.
No, I'm good on that one.
I'm just saying.
What school did Justice Winslow go to again?
Jeez,
Okay.
it's today Monday. It is. And the sun is out. The sun is shining. The birds are chirping. The leaves are green. And the jello is jiggling.
Well, I swear, a hater never care where they arrive at. Well, anyway,
I have no clue what he just said.
A hater never cares where they arrive at.
It sounded like he was
That's
just,
you.
he slurred through everything he just said, like he's been drinking.
And,
It is Monday morning.
I never,
Afternoon.
Like he's been drinking. In the words of Beyonce, he's been drinking.
I never really would.
Speaking of Beyonce, did you know tickets for the On the Run tour started $320?
$300, yeah.
It's half of a car note. I know I said it last week, but I'm gonna keep saying it. It's half of a freaking car note, if not a car note. That's half of a car note for an Escalade.
You can kiss my.
Dude, we were looking at going to Post Malone, and it's like over $160 a ticket for
Post Malone's
yeah,
concert. He just had the Undertaker at his concert from WWE, and he got tombstone. He got chokeslammed at the concert.
Okay, that
then
might
he
have been
broke
worth
guitars.
$160.
Yeah. Oh, I would have paid that if I knew the Undertaker was going to be there. $160. Yeah.
$160
To watch Post
to
Malone
watch
get
Post Malone get
chokeslammed.
chokeslammed.
Yep. And then 21 Savage came out. Post Malone and Undertaker. They all broke guitars and stuff on the stage. It was
That's
dope.
kind of lit, though.
Yeah, it was dope. It's on World Star. It's on World Star.
I guess that's what I get for being cheap, then. Huh?
Well,
Change your lifestyle, sir.
Right.
Bernie.
Destination number 6. The Portland Trailblazers. They get Kawhi Leonard and Derek White. Who is this Derek White dude? Who is this? His name ain't even highlighted. That's what.
When you said Portland, it was just automatic nope.
The Spurs will get C.J. McCollum in the 2019's first-round pick.
No, leave Portland alone.
They need help.
But not for Kawhi Leonard. No. They already have enough stars. You got C.J. McCollum. You got that's no. I'm not even gonna get into that. No.
And speaking of your the last one, we're gonna go double time. It's another Boston Celtics trade.
Okay.
The Celtics will get Kawhi Leonard and Patty Mills
Okay.
for Gordon Hayward and Terry Rozier.
Okay, that I would consider. But at the same time, we haven't been able to see what Gordon Hayward brings to the table for the Celtics. So it's not really fair. But yeah, I could see that trade.
I don't know, because if Gordon Hayward goes to the Spurs and has a remarkable season, then I might be kicking myself in the face.
It's the risk you take.
Because you're getting Gordon Hayward and Terry Rozier.
You don't know if he's 100% coming back.
Yeah, but if he comes back and just balls out, and all you get is you get Kawhi Leonard, but you get Patty Mills.
Is Patty Mills is clutch. He's got experience. He's got leadership.
But in career, he's over that.
He's over the hump. He's on the decline right now. So you get
Terry Rozier's still going up. Gordon Hayward's still going up.
I can see Terry Rozier being the next leading point guard for the Spurs.
I can see that.
So
I can see him being a leading point guard anywhere.
Not in Boston with Kyrie there.
Why not? Why can't he come off the bench?
Who?
Terry Rozier.
And be the leading point guard for the team?
With any team that doesn't already have a legitimate point guard on the team.
Send him to L.A.
Like I could see Terry Rozier being. You said send him to L.A.
Send him to L.A.
Whatever, man.
For the ball
Clippers,
guy.
The Clippers.
No, they're on the decline.
The Clippers need
the Clippers
Jesus.
and the Hawks are on the same line right now.
The Clippers need Jesus, Mary, Joseph, Noah.
And some
Noah
angels.
can make it rain from the 3-point line, but yeah, they need all that.
38 minutes past the hour, about to be 39 minutes past the hour. It's the Sean Brown Show on WQTS. When we get back, it's time for that one and only. It's Stop the Bus time here in Savannah, Georgia. Hope you guys are ready.
I'm making some people mad today.
Yeah, I'm going to hurt some feelings. Here we go.
Ooh, I can't wait.
time. I'm standing in line, wondering if I can just wine and dine, dine. Money on my mind and my money's got my time. I'm standing in line, wondering if I can just wine and dine, dine. Money on my mind and my money's got my time. I'm standing in line, wondering if I can just wine and dine, dine. Money on my mind and my money's got my time. I'm standing in line, wondering if I can just wine and dine, dine.
It's WQTS Digital Broadcast live in the mix here on the Sean Brown Show. Sean Brown here with JP Disgrace on the ones and twos. That's right, it's Disc with the space and then Grace on the ones and twos holding us down. Hope you guys are having a good healthy lunch and then enjoying yourself. Wait, where did that come from, JP?
I'm just spreading the hate around.
Just a little shade on a Monday.
Yeah, I mean,
speaking of shade on a Monday, man, it's interesting. You know,
what a
let's get into the stop the bus. Let's just get into the stop the bus.
God.
45 minutes past the hour. We got 15 minutes. I think this is going to take some time to talk about because I think we both have some stuff to talk about when it comes to this topic. So hit the music.
It's time to stop.
So today's Stop the Bus is brought to you by Southeastern Guide Dogs in Tampa, Florida. Southeastern Guide Dogs is a proud sponsor of myself and my service dog, Pella, right here in the city of Savannah, Georgia. We're the first service dog veteran team here in the Savannah, Georgia area, and we appreciate all the support they've been giving us. Check them out, guidedogs.org, for all the more information that you might need on them. So, what was it, late last week? Friday, Saturday time frame? I woke up, and Facebook was ablaze from people reacting with comments of, say it isn't so, I can't believe this is happening, not him, no, no, no. So we know him as DJ Puff. Chantre Grant was shot and killed in Savannah. Community activist, all about stopping the violence, was shot and killed. Rest in peace to DJ Puff. I'm going to say that, and now I'm going to say this. The silence from people who know who did this utterly disgusts me, because everyone knows DJ Puff. And I actually saw somebody put on a comment on WSAV. They said people are being quiet because the people who did this will come and shoot their house up if they say something. And they find out that it was them. This is insane. Utterly insane. This is why, like, my son's been here 3 weeks. I have yet to let him go outside and ride his bike, because you just don't know anymore. It's just that crazy. And it's not just Savannah. It's everywhere. The summer's out. The problems we have here have got to be rectified. And one of the main people that was working to rectify those problems has been taken away senselessly. And no one's saying anything. How many times do we have to have murders happen in front of people? Savannah State, young man gets murdered in the student union. He was gang affiliated. Murder in the student union. Hundreds of people were in the student union. No one said a word. This is 4 years ago. They just caught his killer 3 weeks ago.
No kidding.
This is insane. I don't understand it. I don't. We're killing our own people, black people. We're killing each other for no reason. Fix it. It's crazy to me. And our community leaders aren't saying anything. Everybody's been very, very quiet. And I know we got kind of dark here now, but I'm kind of stuck on words.
Yeah. You remember that show, The Boondocks, the cartoon series? You ever watch that? You know, they actually addressed that whole issue when Riley got his bike stolen by the Onceler brothers. You know, the whole, don't snitch, homies don't snitch kind of thing. It just reminds me of that episode, man.
It's unfortunate that that's the mentality. I get it. Everybody was brought up that way. When you're around your boys, you don't snitch on the boys. But come on, man. We gotta want to do better for ourselves. At some point, the village has to step up and say enough. And I didn't know I know it's a problem. The problems are bad on some of the sides of this town, but Jesus.
There's a huge difference between snitching and bringing a stop to a problem.
Exactly. And right now, it's a problem. It's you're very right. It's a difference between saying, oh, he got a little bit of marijuana on him, then he killed somebody.
Right.
He needs to be off the streets. Get him off the streets. Don't let him out. Let somebody out who got caught for a bud.
Yeah.
And put somebody who murdered somebody in prison. JP?
I don't know, man. It's kind of to a point now where I just want to leave. It's when you live in a city, and I mean, just like you said, this is everywhere. And I'm really trying to keep my composure right now because this is like sad. It's just got me to a point where I just want to like give up and just because out of anybody in this city, we sit here and we talk about the city needs change. Why are we killing everybody? Kids being murdered, kids having to be buried before their parents, blah, blah, blah. We're talking about all this violence and senseless stuff. But you kill one of the people who are the biggest advocates for anti-crime and violence in the city. And then we don't, like you said, we don't want to say anything. You made a perfect point. It's okay to snitch and like, oh, yeah, well, yeah, he stole that DVD and the blah, 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 blah.
Not a DVD.
Yeah, I'm using an example.
At least a Blu-ray.
And I'm really trying to keep my words really short and sweet. But at this point, I'm really pissed because, okay, you don't say anything, but what does that benefit you? You live? What about them people that got to bury this person?
I mean, you're leaving yourself in risk.
Well, you're leaving yourself in risk because you're scared they're going to shoot up your house. Okay, that's fine, but I don't know, man. I'm just to a point where I'm fed up with it. I just want to take my kids, take my wife, and just leave. Because I mean, I live in a neighborhood where we don't see this a lot. I live in a very quiet neighborhood, all the way in Port Wentworth, like 25 minutes out of Savannah. We don't see shootings and stuff. I think the worst thing we had was a hostage situation. That was like 3 years ago, and it was right around the corner from my house. But there was no gunshots. There was no shots fired. It was a peaceful little, well, not I won't say peaceful, but it was a peaceful end to a hostage situation.
Put the gun down,
was,
Stephen.
Yeah, nobody was ever in jeopardy of being killed.
I'm sorry. You're so serious right now. I'm sorry.
But you're an idiot. you're. But I'm saying, but I mean, when is this?
Sure won't let me.
There's no point. There's no point in coming out.
I'm just thinking Dave Chappelle doing the white newscaster.
Yes. Stop the
thought.
malarkey.
Sorry, JP.
My whole train of thought is shot. Right?
Angawa.
But there's no point. Would you shut up, man? Golly. I'm shot out right now, man. For real, man. I'm like shot right now. I had like a whole train of thought. I was sitting here thinking about what I was gonna say when you were talking. But what? Okay, I think I got it back. What's the point in going out and saying? What's the point in holding rallies in Daffin Park, concerts in Forsyth Park? Like we're doing the thing in August, unity in the community.
That's right.
Having all of these bands come to bring people together.
Correct.
But what's the point? What's the point if we have all of these artists come and we raise all of this money and people still gonna go out and do the same things they're doing? It's a waste of time. And I mean, I don't want to sit here and act like
that doesn't mean don't come August 18th. That means
right.
still come.
Yeah, please come August 18th. But
River
show
Street.
your support.
River
yeah,
Street,
exactly.
11 to 11.
Right, but don't. I'm trying to word it without getting mad or cursing or anything, because don't sit there and put forth the effort to bring people together if the bringing the people together is not going to produce an outcome.
Correct.
If we can go to church. Okay, perfect example. We can go to church all we want every Sunday. Church is supposed to change people's lives, bring people closer to Christ. But it's your decision whether or not after church you want to go smoke a cigarette or roll up a joint. That's your decision. Or if you want to, you go to church, you try to change your life, like I said, find God, stop cussing, stop living this lifestyle. But then you leave church and then you go do that same lifestyle. There's no point in going to church.
Side question. Sorry.
It's hard to stop cussing.
Would smoking of marijuana be considered sinful?
Yes.
I got a text message.
Yeah.
According to book, yes.
Okay. Just curious.
So, but I'm not religious. But all I'm saying is,
let me answer that question. I'm gonna say this. As a military veteran who knows multiple guys who deal with multiple issues, and that is the only treatment that helps them outside of all the thousands of pills the VA tries to stuff down our throats.
Okay, that's different.
Message.
That's different.
But it's not. It's not a medicinal card. They have to use it. Otherwise, most of these guys can't move during the day.
I think that's a little bit different.
Not saying I use it, but
it's not recreational.
No, it's medicinal, but it's not medicinal.
Right.
So yeah,
I think that's a little different.
I think
that's a little bit different.
Yeah. I feel you.
I think because it's part of a medical prescription, so to say.
Now back to
So
JP's serious discussion.
Yeah, sorry, squirrel.
This ain't even serious anymore. I don't know where I'm at. Bro. All I'm saying is, it's not like I can pick up my family, move, and then go somewhere else, and then be relieved of the problem I left, because it's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere. But
you can go to a rural small town, and the problems that we don't have here, they have there. The problem, we have the problem with gang violence here. The problem in the rural small towns that nobody really says anything in, they got all the school shootings. So it's at some point as Americans, we have to come together, and we got to find solutions to the problems that we're having.
This ain't even about America anymore in my part. This is more human race than it is America.
But we don't have these problems in a lot of countries overseas.
It's very
Honest
true.
to God, in the Middle East, they don't lock their front doors.
Yeah.
I don't lock my front door.
But they have
you
slightly
steal,
different problems.
They have some different problems. But if you steal in the Middle East, you lose your hand.
Yeah, that's true.
It's plain and simple.
Like,
If you shoot somebody, if you rape somebody, you're castrated.
Right. I don't lock my door in Port Wentworth, but it's because I've been in this neighborhood for 7 years, and for 7 years, this neighborhood has proven that.
And where do you live?
Don't worry about all that. For 7 years, this neighborhood has proven that I don't have to worry about somebody coming up and running in my house as if I would have lived on the west side somewhere. So,
It's a difficult situation.
It really
it's a lot of loss going on right now in the community, and the fact that one of the biggest proponents for community activism
that's the whole point.
was shot, and no one knows why. No one knows the reasoning, and no one's speaking up to say, hey, we know who did it. There's conveniently no camera footage, I guess, because there's cameras everywhere now.
Somehow there's always an Instagram post of everything
Yeah.
going on around you, but in this situation,
I don't get. We can get Instagram posts of every fight, of every argument. We can get a video of fathers walking in, a guy's father walking into to a Save-A-Lot and throwing DNA papers talking about this is not my son's baby. Get a baby back. You saw the video by chance? Yeah, but we can't find the person on footage to murder someone.
we had that issue out there in the Sandfly area when was it Wesley Franklin? I think
Yep.
was his last name when he was shot.
Yep, that's very true. Very, very true. It's unfortunate. It's sad, and we got to do better. And that's how we're having this concert August 18th.
Yes.
Was we can get people out together, unified on one platform. Believe me, it's going to be a lot of community activist talk at this concert, but it's going to be a great show. August 18th, we got so many bands locked in. It's the Savannah Cool Down Music Festival.
Yes.
On the stage on River Street. It's free. Absolutely free to get into. If you own a business or an organization, we want to hit you guys up about sponsoring the event, because all this money that we raise is for sponsorships going to Southeastern Guide Dogs, and it's going to a charity because it is a charity event. But attendance is free. There's multiple bands playing. TG Live, who just celebrated their anniversary. LaFay, Fellowship of Love featuring Lake and Love. Multiple artists, multiple DJs, including Disc Space Grace. And, I might jump on the ones and twos, and you might get a throwback performance from the one and only Sean John. You never know.
I hope so.
So we'll see. By the way, he still owes me a black and gold Yankees hat that has my name on it.
But going to that, we still have plenty of we have
I want
plenty
the
of
Yankees hat.
sponsorship opportunities for this event. So community organizers, everybody who wants to become a part of this, please let us know. Hit us up here on the show. We're definitely trying to make this thing big and really bring some awareness to these issues.
We want to hear from everybody, and we want everybody to be a part of the solution. Everybody likes to bring up the problem, but nobody wants to bring up the solution.
You know that, and you know what? That's great that you say that, because I really there's a question that circulates. You shooting someone and taking somebody's life, how does that make you a man? And who does that make you a man to? The people you hang out with? Or does it make you feel better about yourself? Oh, I'm tatted up and, why? Now, you sit there and it's easy for you in the street. You drive a car down the street and you take lives, but let it happen in your house. Let somebody come over and put a 9 to your dad or your brother or your son's head and pull the trigger.
Well, my
Then
thing
you
is,
want to be all soggy and everything, crying, oh, they took my daddy, but you did the same thing to somebody else.
this is my biggest thing. If you want to go to war, join the military. That's what we do, and we do it well. You want to live with that? Go join the military. Go to combat. Volunteer for combat. You can easily volunteer for combat, but we're gonna keep talking about this as our days go on. But we appreciate you guys tuning into today's show. This has been the Sean Brown Show on WQTS to the broadcast, just reaching that 1 o'clock hour. You guys got to get back to work. JP's got to get back to his day off. And we appreciate you guys rocking with us Monday through Friday here on WQTH to the broadcast. From Savannah, Georgia, this is Sean Brown for JP and Disc Space Grace. Saying peace, love, and chicken grease. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
Listen, SB with the truth, it might pierce your mind. And JP hit you with reality on the time. The way to keep it all the way 100, it should be a crime. Sports, news, politics, on the show you will find. Conversation grown, opinions they not alone. Savannah be the home, they coming straight for your dome. It is what it is, gonna be what it's gonna be. You are rocking with the Sean Brown Show with JP.